So today I'm going to tell you about why I chose for my first deal a vacation home rental in Twentynine Palms, a town just outside of Joshua Tree, California. Hi, my name is Betsy. I'm a school teacher and I'm here to take you along on my real estate journey as a newbie real estate investor. So for my first deal, I chose a short-term rental. I chose a short-term rental because doing a long-term rental in Southern California is not feasible to really be profitable because of the high price point in our market and because of how the rents are relatively pretty low. So we didn't have a lot of capital to buy $1 million home and rent out and be able to actually make any sort of profit. So we chose the short-term rental strategy because we can invest in a market here close to our home in Southern California for about $300,000, and we can make about $75,000 gross income annually, and about half of that will be take-home profit. And I chose a market near my house, about 2.5 hours away from our home, just because I wanted to have all hands on deck for this first project. I wanted to be really involved in the learning process of how to do each step. So being able to be hands-on, to be at the property, to do a lot of the work myself, I keep my costs lower, as well as be able to learn the process along the way. So I wanted to choose a market for our short-term rental that wasn't seasonal, where people were only going during, the summer months, or only going to during the winter months. And every market kind of has its ups and downs with occupancy, but I chose the Joshua Tree area, specifically Twentynine Palms, because of the fact that it's near Joshua Tree National Park, which has over 3 million visitors every year. And people may say, oh, but that market is very saturated. But there actually is so much room for growth because of the increase in travel, as well as if you're doing something that's unique, that's memorable, and doing it well, you're really gonna stand out in any market. And I chose the city of Twentynine Palms for a few different reasons. First off, it's cheaper than some of the neighboring cities that already have a lot of industries and a lot of vacation rental homes. I chose Twentynine Palms because it's home to the north entrance of Joshua Tree National Park, which has way less wait times. I also chose Twentynine Palms because it has a lot of business growth. There's a lot of businesses that are coming in, establishing themselves there right now. I also chose Twentynine Palms because it's home to our nation's largest marine base, and so there's room for hosting military families that are coming for short-term and mid-term stays. There's also room for renting this as a long-term rental, where I wouldn't be making quite the profit that I would be if having listed it as a vacation home rental, but I'd able to be covering my mortgage, my taxes, my insurance, which is important to have, a backup plan when you're investing. So I hope some of these strategies were helpful when you're considering buying your first investment property. Let me know in the comments below which one you like the most. And so if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure you like and subscribe.